Now, since Forestry is a Git-based CMS software, let's quickly take a look at what exactly is Git. Git is a distributed version control system that's very popular in today's times, and almost every other software developer would have or is using Git for their software development process. Now let's take a look at these two words, distributed and version control system. What do they actually mean? A version control system keeps a track of what has changed. So if you make changes to your code base, Git will track those changes. It tells you what has been deleted and what has been added. It not only does this for the contents of a file, but it also does this for the files themselves. So if you delete and add new files, it will keep a track of them. If you delete and add new folders, it will keep a track of them as well. So it keeps a track of what has changed, and it also keeps a history and maintains versions of your code base. So because it keeps track of what has changed, it knows who changed a particular line of code, when did they change it, and why did they change it. And it does this, and it maintains a history of all these commits, of all these changes, so that when you actually go and have a look, you exactly know the history of every particular file in your code base. Now this also means that because you have these versions, these different versions of a particular file, if the latest version is not what you want or not what you expected, you can roll back to a previous version which might work better. Now, what is distributed? Distributed is when a copy of the code is not only maintained on the server but also on every developer's local computer. So that means in any particular case, if the server was to go down, developers can still continue developing on their local repositories. And when the server comes back online, all the developers can sync the code back to the server and back to their own PC's own local repositories. Now, version control and distributed, these both features allow Git to become a highly effective, efficient collaboration tool for software development, and that's why this is really the most popular tool for software development.